Hey there guys, I'm John Campea. Back in December, the movie world got rocked by news that Disney had reached an agreement to buy a ton of Fox assets, including their film division, 20th Century Fox. The deal was in the neighborhood of about $52 billion. However, the deal is still subject to government approval, a process which could take up to 18 months or more. But as things stand, comic book fans have begun to imagine a world where X-Men and Fantastic Four characters all inhabit the same Marvel Cinematic Universe as Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. However, don't go buying those advance tickets to the Deadpool/Spider-Man crossover movie just yet. Thanks to media giant Comcast and the US government, there does still exist a couple of scenarios that the X-Men and Fantastic Four may stay out of Marvel's hands. First, let's talk about something that Fox can't do. While the film rights to the X-Men and the Fantastic Four do currently belong to Fox, Fox can't outright sell those rights to another company. In other words, Fox can't make a deal to sell the X-Men film rights to Paramount Studios. They either have to keep them or sell/give them back to Marvel. In a sense, Fox doesn't own the X-Men film rights. Think of it as they lease them from Marvel under the conditions of an agreement they have with them. Therefore, Fox can use the X-Men properties in movies, and they can give those film rights back to Marvel, but they can't sell them off to another third party. So basically, Fox has to keep making X-Men and Fantastic Four movies, or give or sell them back to Marvel. Sorry, Paramount. So understanding that, how on earth could there be a scenario where Marvel doesn't get the X-Men rights back? Well, there are actually two ways it could theoretically happen. Number one, Comcast could buy 20th Century Fox Studios outright. Reports have come out in the last few days that the media giant Comcast may still be interested in making a play to buy Fox right out from under Disney's noses. And they certainly have the money to do it. If this were to happen, and that's a big if, Comcast would theoretically control the rights to the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. But John, you might say, you just said that Fox couldn't sell the rights of X-Men or Fantastic Four to anybody else. Yes, that's true, but depending on the specifics of the deal, if Comcast, the company that also owns Universal and NBC, were to buy 20th Century Fox outright and keep it intact, then technically speaking, 20th Century Fox would still hold the rights to X-Men. Think of it this way. Let's say that I have a contract with Company X, and Company X is owned by Fox. Now let's say Fox sells Company X to Apple, and Apple keeps Company X intact and operating normally. In this situation, my contract is still valid because my contract is with Company X, and Company X still exists and operates regardless of who owns it. So in that scenario, it is possible, however unlikely, that 20th Century Fox, under new ownership, would continue to hold the rights to X-Men and Fantastic Four, thus keeping them out of Disney's hands. Number two, the second scenario that could theoretically keep X-Men and Fantastic Four away from Disney is that government agencies simply shoot the deal down between Fox and Disney. If this were to happen, and again, that is a big if, it is possible that Fox could reassess their options and simply continue to own and operate 20th Century Fox on their own, essentially just keeping the status quo. You might then ask, but wouldn't Fox just sell to somebody else then? Yes, that's possible. But if the government were to shut down the deal with Disney, Fox may be concerned that the same thing would happen again with any new suitor. You see, the big advantage that Disney has here is that Fox and their shareholders love the idea of becoming owners of Disney. The $52 billion Disney is offering is all in Disney stock, which means current Fox shareholders would own roughly 25% of Disney, and Disney stock only goes up. So while the stock they get could be worth $54 billion today, next year it could be worth $66 billion or more, who knows? This reality certainly puts Disney in the driver's seat and gives them a decided edge over Comcast. But Comcast is cash rich, and theoretically could put together the right number to entice Fox's shareholders to sell to them instead of Disney. It's unlikely, but it is possible. We'll just have to see how this all plays out. So there you have a couple of ways Disney could still end up without the X-Men or the Fantastic Four in their MCU. So what do you guys hope for? Would you love to see The Thing in the MCU? Would you like to see Comcast get control? Or maybe you'd like to see things stay just the way they are? Jump into the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. While you're here, guys, take a second to subscribe to my YouTube channel and take a moment to check out some of the other videos that I've created on my channel. That'll do it for me, guys. My name's John Campea. Thanks for visiting me, and until my next video, bye-bye.